Hello, kids. I'm Miss Nikta. So, today we will start our first chapter of history: what, where, how, and when. Sometimes, while we read the newspaper, you can see the headlines like 100 years ago. But have you ever imagined how do we know about this? Like it was about 1 million years ago when the first tool was used by the ancestors of modern men. Just like this, if you want to know what happened yesterday, you could read a newspaper or watch news or you can listen to the radio. So, there are several things which we can know about past, like what people used to wear, their lifestyles, the name of places, what are their food habits, the games they used to play, etc. Let's locate River Narmada on the map. The people who used to live on the bank of Narmada were called skill gatherers. Now, who are skill gatherers? These are those people who gather their own food, like roots, fruits, and also hunting animals. You know what? While searching for food, hunter gatherers keenly observe the behavior of animals and their surroundings. For example, they learn to use animal skin and leaves to clothe themselves. Now, let's locate Suleiman and Kirthar Hills in the northwest. Some of the areas where man and women first begin to grow crops like wheat and barley around 8,000 years ago. Along with these crops, they also rear animals like sheep, goats, and cattle. Look at the map and see the river Indus and its tributaries are located. Do you know what tributaries are? Tributaries are the small rivers that joins the bigger one. About 4,700 years ago, some of the earliest cities flourished on the banks of river Indus and its tributaries. Some cities also developed on the bank of Ganga. To the south of the Ganga, a very large and powerful kingdom was established called Magd Kingdom. Towards the south of Asia, there lies a very large landmass separated by seas, hills, and mountains called the subcontinent. People used to travel from one part of the continent to another. Men and women moved in search of livelihood or to escape from natural disasters like floods and droughts. Now, as we can see in the picture, merchants travel for trade, religious teachers travel to advise and instructions regarding religious teachings, to share the ideas between people. Though it was always difficult to cross hills, mountains, and seas, but these movements of the people have enriched our cultural traditions. Like people have shared new ways of carving stones, composing music, and even different ways of cooking. Now let's talk about the very important part of the chapter. That is the two words we often used for our country, India and Bharat. India. The word India comes from the river Indus or Sindhu in Sanskrit. It was about 2500 years ago when Iranians and Greeks who came here and settled at the land east of India is popularly came to be known as India. Now, the name Bharat was used for a group of people who lived in Northwest, who were mentioned in Rig Veda, which is the oldest composition in Sanskrit. So, I will be ending it the first part of the video till here, and we'll see you in the second part of the video. Till then, take care and thank you.